society gets completely wrong about yoga, out of the world experience.
Of course. Let me do some back exercises on a daily basis. You start doing it for 5 minutes. So much of obsession with different technologies, supplements, smartwatch, fitness trackers, health trackers, includes that gratitude towards the mother earth. Let me start with the wellness trend, what you said. Give yourself time. She was having irregular periods. I don't have to go through the pain. You are energizing the body. Your body tells something is happening within you. Go into a progressive months of pregnancy, any which ways the lower back pain will start. And she was a beautiful singer as well. She forgot all whatever the pain was. There is a divine connection to this. And our culture also tells that, a mother is someone who not only creates the new being, she stops thinking about herself. Nowadays, the fathers are also equally involved, which I feel so very happy to see that they come with so much trust in you. Through online classes, I can see their kicks. I can see that the baby is responding to it. Just sit quietly. And I gave her some breathing exercises and chant.
People searching for from yoga.
There are many discomforts what they are emotionally facing. And the last one is Mallasana, relaxing the stiffness in the lower back region in a Indian toilet posture.
Today, I'm delighted to have Sunayna S. Punjabi with us. Sunayna is a yoga therapist, yoga researcher, and corporate wellness coach with over 13 years of experience in teaching and practicing yoga. Through her work, she helps people improve their physical, mental, and emotional well being using the science of yoga. She is also a founder of Yog Mandir, where she offers personalized online yoga sessions and corporate wellness programs, making yoga practical and accessible for people from all walks of life. Sunayna, it's pleasure to have you on the podcast. Welcome to Uncut with Shiva. One student story, you will never forget.
So, like when I remember 2 years back, the mother who had just understood that she was pregnant and she wanted to start it with me, she started very early in the first trimester itself. But she was immensely anxious. The reason was 3 years before she had fallen down in the bathroom and fractured her tailbone. And the
Okay.
first trimester was very, very tough for her because she was so anxious that every time she wanted to use the bathroom, she was very scared for her baby. Each time she was scared that whether my baby will be okay, whether I'll fall back again. And we started with her breathing, making her calm, trying to counsel that this is not going to happen again. And that was a bad time which happened. You will come over it. And then slowly things started falling into place. But as you know that once we go into a progressive months of pregnancy, any which ways the lower back pain will start. It was very severe for her because she already had a soft point over there. The tailbone was not that very well equipped to take the weight anymore now. But then when we started with her backbone or back spine exercises, things started falling into place. She became more calmer. She understood that the movement is something which she has to do it to release and relax her pain. And of course, counseling and breathing both makes a major difference in one's life. So, and she was a beautiful singer as well.
Oh,
So I enhanced that opportunity to tell her that yes, please go ahead with daily singing for your baby, like into Garbha Sanskar. We always tell to talk to the baby. Since she went on singing and getting connected to the baby so deeply that when she delivered, she forgot all whatever the pain was. She released everything, and the way she has been immersed as into the motherhood, it was amazing to witness that. And this is
that's really
one thing which
nice.
I will never forget because the pain was so horrible that she was not able to sit for more than 10 minutes, neither she was able to stand for 10 minutes. The only thing which was helping her out is the movement.
Yeah,
So, yeah, this is one uh, experience with that lady I can never forget.
that's nice. And also, what is the biggest transformation have you witnessed?
See, as I specialize in prenatal yoga, I have seen people coming into when they start their motherhood, they are different. By the time that pregnancy is finished and it is time for delivery, it is so different. They are, I always believe there is a divine connection to this. And our culture also tells that, I all that the pregnant ladies are just like a divinity in them. So they are so closer to the goddess. And I always tell them that you are a goddess. Think like a goddess. Don't get involved with small things. Release any discomfort what you have, not only through your physical body, but also through your mind, through your thoughts, or your subconscious mind, and everything else. So, a mother is someone who not only creates the new being through physical growth, she also imparts values, emotions, resilience, and she also makes her environment very we call it as nesting. So she makes the environment as comfortable as for the new baby to be entering in this world. So here there is a biggest transformation that she stops thinking about herself. She never thinks about that I'm putting on weight or how am I looking, what should I be wearing. She always thinks about how to comfort herself, how to bring that that divinity into herself through the yogic practices, through garbha sanskar, through the garbha samvad with her baby. And not only the baby and the mother is involved, nowadays the fathers are also equally involved, which I feel so very happy to see that. So the whole transformation is to the complete family, not
Yeah,
only to the
that's true.
individual. So when the baby is born, it is not only the baby which is born, but also the mother into this life, with an unconditional love and the greatest patience, the strength, the confidence what she has is something else.
Yeah, that's out of the world experience.
Of course.
Yeah,
And I am so happy that nowadays the fathers are equally involved, trying to help their, their partners into the exercises, whether it is their food or anything. There are so many times that fathers calls me up and she said, she's having this kind of discomfort. She had this pain. What to do? How to ease this out? Which I didn't see it with, earlier generation.
yeah. Now the the family is like more of caring, and if some if any family member, a wife or a sister, if they get pregnant, they are into the parentinghood. So entire
True.
family involves, and the atmosphere will be very good.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
feel that, it's the divine presence. There is
yeah,
nothing else. And the awareness that it is divine.
yeah. Following to the previous question, you were a student, and now you have couple of students who's learning yoga under you. What is that something you have learned from your students
That's a very good question. Um, when I started learning, it was only for me, or maybe I just wanted to explore more into this world of yoga, which is not only with the physical movements, but it is also with a lot of inner awareness and everything else. But when I started teaching, it just took a different dimension. In fact, I enjoyed teaching more. Everything becomes so unique. Every student, every pregnancy is so unique. They don't come with they don't come only with like, okay, teach me these movements. They come with so much trust in you, and that
Yeah.
trust builds up so much confidence in us that yes, that we should be doing much more than what they expect. They not only come over here for me to understand what is their discomfort, their physical discomfort, but mentally also, when I counsel them, they feel so happy about it, and they tell me that we feel so light when you speak to us. And when I can hear that, when I see that not only her, also her husband, also her mother is having that trust in me, they're like, Sunayna, this is happening, can you help me out with it? So I am so equally involved in that journey, that this journey becomes personally very attached to me. And more than I teaching them, they want to talk a lot about themselves, what is happening emotionally, physically, and intellectually. They just need a hearing ear for me to give that. And I feel very privileged to witness this. And that gives me an immense satisfaction towards teaching pregnant ladies, especially pregnant ladies, because I have a very soft corner to them. Secondly, I'm very connected to the phase of life, this phase of life.
And also, you're not teaching one person, you're teaching either two people or either three people. If husband also includes himself, in yoga
Including
training.
the baby.
Yeah,
Including the
that's what,
baby. There are
like,
so many times, when we do meditation and when I speak to the baby to respond, I can see, I do only online classes, but through online classes, I can see their kicks. I can see that the baby is responding to it. So I feel that I can get connected to the souls who are still not born. And
yeah.
that makes me so happy. And that is one thing what the mothers have taught me, that to for me to have more patience, to listen to them, to understand what discomfort they are going, and that is how I get connected.
That's amazing. Okay, so connected with yoga, I'm sorry, connecting yoga with now yoga has become more commercial, and uh, certain places it is very expensive, in certain places it is not quite expensive. But when it comes to, also there is another phase of yoga is like it's into corporate. What's my one major question is, what is the biggest health mistake, you know as an office worker make?
So what I've understood with the corporate world is they are so target oriented. Whether it is a time or whether it is their achievements or the target given by their own self, the managers or the team leaders or anything like that. And in that busy life, they've forgotten to give space for themselves. They've forgotten to not get connected to different gadgets. And there should be one time of the day that they should be giving it only for themselves. Just sit quietly. The more you sit quietly and close your eyes, the more your thoughts will be clear. The more you know what you have to do it, and hence the productivity and efficiency in the work will increase. But when you are so much into this urban life, that there is a lot of stress, traffic, you need to travel from one place to another, and usually these corporate offices are not very close by. You need to travel at least to 20 kilometers, where you have to spend at least 1 or 2 hours on the road just in one way. So your posture makes a lot of difference. You are sitting while going, and while coming back you're obviously sitting in the vehicle. After that, again, when you get into the office, you're again sitting in the office for long hours. There are no
Yeah,
movements at all. A human body is not meant to be sitting in one place. Human body is meant to be into movements. But that is what we
that's
are
true.
forgetting. That's what I tell to all my corporate students, that at least once in 90 minutes, get up, stretch yourself, walk around. Otherwise, go to the dormitory, sit down, take a breathing, break, do all the pranayam, whatever you would want to at that time. At least diaphragmatic breathing, or something called as anulom vilom, which is very popular in yoga world. Do that. That will help you to improve your concentration and your focus into it. So when you come back home, you will not be tired, you won't be irritated, that you won't be able to focus on your family or yourself. So during your work life, that work time, you need to take some breaks. Not only for, like, I can see them, they taking break during the, smoke times and talking, and, going for breaks for other things. But yes, you need to, focus on your body needs.
Smoke and chai break.
Smoke and chai break, of course, which
Yeah.
they feel it is, it's very necessary. It's what they feel, whoever does it, but it's ultimately spoiling their, the system.
Yeah, that's a very important point, because every corporate companies, they right now they have um, smoking points,
That's true.
dedicated smoking points.
So that means the office people or the companies are encouraging all this, because they are not telling not to do, or they are not telling to do less, or they should be doing a lot of more of wellness program. It should be regular wellness program, because this is regular, no, these breaks
Yeah,
are regular. So even the wellness program should be regular and should
should
be
also be regular.
mandatory.
Yeah,
The more
that's
and more you come into it, the more and more you'll start realizing it. It's like, when we were students, we never used to like studying history. Oh, who's going to study history again and again,
yeah,
the same thing. But then slowly, we understood that how important is history to
yeah.
frame our present.
Why it is so hard for people to be present? What do you think? What do you think? For what reason people it is so hard for them to be present on that particular moment? Because
Lot of distractions,
most of
lot
them
of
there'll be distractions.
distractions. Lot of distraction. It's not only with the people, or just for the working people or anyone else. It is also with the children. The concentration, the focus is completely reduced. Also for the homemakers, because they're completely all the time distracted by some of the other gadgets. With, if you tell one individual, that one individual has at least five gadgets: mobile, smartphone, smart watches, laptops, desktops, and the children have Nintendos and video games and everything else, which they've stopped going to any physical activity at all. And
Yeah,
this is in every household. Let's talk about the homemakers. The homemakers are also completely involved with, social media, the influencers. They just are carried away with others' work, how famous they are, how how many likes they are getting, how many interest other people are showing in their life. But because of this, they are forgetting to have any attention towards themselves. They don't have any attention at all.
I
Hardly,
think
when they're going to sleep, they need a mobile. When they get up, they need a
in the
mobile.
mobile, yeah, mobile has
So
become another organ in everyone's life.
yeah, including the babies, the toddlers, because when there is working parents, of course, they are not able to give that much of time for the kids or the babies, and they have nannies. What would the nannies do? They will on the mobile or the TV and give it to the child. So the child thinks that, oh, food time is TV time,
TV
or the
time,
TV time
screen
is a
time.
food time. So
Yeah,
whenever there is food, they want to match it with the mobile, or it is with the TV. But whenever there is a TV, they feel that yes, there should be some food. Likewise, in the same way, they have no interest on what they're eating. It should be only tasty food. There should be not a boring food or a homemade food. That's what the whole urbanization has come up with. So much of distraction with junk food, so much of distraction with gadgets and the social media. We are so bothered about the social media that we want validation and acceptance from the strangers. Only then we will understand that we are doing right or wrong. This is what happens everywhere.
That
How
is
many of
the
us, you
attention
know,
disorder.
true. How many times we'll check into our phone for notifications? Does anyone has, any message has come, any WhatsApp has come? What is the new story which has been put by our friends and, the
Yeah,
known people or unknown people also? So I think
yeah.
this is the major issue which we are lacking. We are lacking to sit quietly and understand what should be done. But we are so carried away with everybody's life.
So with all these corporate distraction and too many obstacles in corporate or in their busy life, if someone wants to focus, I mean, if someone wants to start focusing in yoga, in yogic culture, how someone can start doing their focusing on the work, or how can they improve their focus?
Give yourself time. Start with, when you get up in the mornings, 10 minutes of just silence. Close your eyes and just be silent. Get up early first. If you get up by 8 o'clock and you have to leave by 9 o'clock, that doesn't work. You're
It
always in
doesn't work.
a rush. Get up early. To get up early, you have to sleep early.
Yeah,
You have to train your mind because now you have untrained whatever you had learned. And now it has been habituated. So you have to take some time to train yourself. Get up
correct.
early by 6. Give yourself that 10 minutes time. Close your eyes. Go through your day, what you want to do it mentally. Start following your breath. You don't know pranayam, you don't know breathing techniques, don't worry. Just follow your breath. However the breath goes through your nasal cavity, then through the windpipe, it goes down, expands the chest. Just follow. Just see what is happening with your body. And then slowly, slowly, your focus will improve. You will start listening to your body, and your body always signals you before anything happens to everyone.
Correct.
Whether you do yoga or you don't do yoga, you will know how to be aware of the things. And yoga does not mean only like, getting into the mat and doing some movements and stretches. Yeah, I did yoga. That is not yoga. When you're putting a mat, it means that you know, you are building up an intentions. You're This is what you're going to do. You are going to slow down. You are going to stretch. You are going to, balance yourself in the most difficult position, whatever you are. That will start on the mat, but it will continue throughout the day. You will have ups and downs throughout the days. How do you keep yourself calm? How do you keep yourself composed? And how do you respond to it? So,
Correct.
yeah, this is what it will help you out. You start with your day with yoga, end also with yoga itself. You sit down, close your eyes. Yoga is not about the movements, it is being with yourself, connecting with yourself. And then slowly it will get connected to the Supreme. But first, connect to yourself. No, that is not going to happen. If we tell this to, when I tell this to my own family, they disagree. They say, "Ha, mummy, 2 minutes. I'll just come out. I'll just do this." This does not happen. You should make that effort. If I keep telling this, you have to understand that this is something which is very important.
Yeah, very important. And if I put effort, then only
Yeah,
I can reach to some extent. And yeah, that's how the yoga works. So if I
that's
don't put
how the
effort,
human being works. That's how the human being works. Yoga is the way of life. It teaches
yeah,
us, it guides us, it disciplines us. But without discipline, you're haywired everywhere, whether it is a child or an individual or a professional. Everything
that's
is
true.
gone under everything is gone under the carpet. If your body is telling you something, that also gets under the carpet. because it's all ignored, no, with the kind of distractions you
Yeah.
have.
So, what is that body tells and which words don't tell? Yeah.
Like if I ask, are you fine? You'll be like, fine. Yeah, I'm fine. But then I am able to see that your you have dark circles, your eyes is droopy, you don't look fresh, but you're telling that you're fine. Maybe that you haven't realized that. And we also have normalized that this is the daily life. I've slept late around 2 or 3, and I've got up a bit early, so that's why I'm feeling little dull. Your shoulder, when it starts hurting you, your neck start hurting you, it tells, your body tells something is happening within you. When you have when the ladies go through this PCOS and PCOD, you have slight hair growth over here, you have a pigmentation over here, your neck starts pigmenting. Other than periods, all these things the body is talking about. You have irritation. Before that, you will have irritation. You will have anger issues, anxiety issues. You will have sleeplessness. Again, the body is talking to you, but then it is all ignored. When do we react? Only when it is alarming. Only when it is alarming. For example, there are three regions, all these emotions are stored: the fear, the grief, the anxiety, the happiness, the joy. Even that is stored into that body. And it has been proved by the modern science, which our ancient culture has been telling us through Vedas and Upanishads. Now the modern science is also agreeing to it. So the pelvic bone, when it is stiff, it means that there is a lot of suppressed feelings. Your
Okay.
jaw starts getting tightened. That's why your pelvic is not flexible. And what does, without even you explaining it to us, we can understand that. And hence, we will give you more of floor pelvic exercises or asanas, which will help you to release that. And that will get released automatically. Heart region, it has a lot of expressions which has to be, it is not only love, it is also something like it is carrying with what do I
Different
say,
emotions.
yeah, it's a lot of feelings, it has a lot of
Yeah.
feelings into it. So how does it express? It starts expressing by the chest getting tightened, you're not able to breathe, your breathing becomes shallow, it's not a complete deep breath. At times you will think, yeah, it is a slow breathing or a shallow breathing. After a few breaths it become okay, and then you get normalized with it. It should not be like that.
Yeah.
The reproductive organs, they will give you some of the other signs. Your cycles will be not in the in the proper exact days, or the flow will not be that very good, or the days what it used to be, it will be less. Don't get normalized with it. There was a small girl who came to me. She was in 10th standard, and she said, auntie, I want to speak to you. And I was like, okay, tell me, what is it? And she was having irregular periods, and if she gets periods, it will be like for 15 days continuously. If she doesn't get for 6 months, it will be not there. And she was like, I'm so happy, auntie, that I'm not getting periods, but when I get, this is the issue. And I said, this is not healthy, dear, this is not healthy.
Yeah.
And I asked her that, why do you feel that you are happy when you don't get periods? I don't have to go through the pain. That means she has a lot of pain. And I asked her, why do you have so much of pain? And she's like, I don't know. My mother also had it. Now I also have it. So when I don't get the periods, I feel happy. Then I asked her, is there something what you're bothered about? Is there something what you want to talk about? And there she said that, her father used to drink and come and, scold her, beat her mother. And, this is what the fear had stuck. It was stuck with the reproductive and the pelvic organ. And that is why this was going through. So you need to get deeper into the cause of it, and then only you can resolve the issues. And I gave her some breathing exercises, and chanting, which really helps in releasing all these issues.
Many of them, they'll not come forward, maybe because whatever issues they're going through. Yeah, yoga, it's supporting them, and if they go to right person, then definitely they'll get a right solutions. So yeah. Um, what is that one thing which uh, society gets completely wrong about yoga? For
That is
example,
only about movements, nothing. It's about stretching. When
yeah,
now I've been teaching in online, but when I used to go for different gyms and everything, corporate events, they used to tell yoga is for old people, for for 40 plus people. It's not for
40
us. No, yoga is, imagine if it is having a good effect on a 40 plus person because of various reasons, and you're consistent about it. Imagine if it is introduced in the school. Imagine
yeah,
if it is introduced from the first grade of the school. So, and if it is mandatory, it is like PT. At least twice in a week, you make it mandatory. How many things will get resolved before it emerges at all?
exactly.
How easily you will be able to focus on your studies, how easily you will be able to be clearly see what is the issue with you, which you don't need these counselors or you don't need yoga professionals for it. You just have to be with yourself and be with the breath and exercise. That's all.
Yeah,
Work, which most of the education system is missing. They do bring in yoga, but then slowly it is introduced only in the middle school onwards, and then by the time it is in the high school, because the studies and the stress is so much, all the co-curricular activities, whether it is a PT class, whether it is a yoga class, whether it is a music class or a Bhagavad Gita class, everything is nullified into studies of science and social studies and math. I'm not telling it is not important. Of course, it is very, very important. But if you need that, the progress in that, then this should be the thing. First, correct your foundation with the basics.
yeah, that's true because this is what when I was studying, all my lecturers they used to tell, if you're not getting something or if you're not able to understand something, just take a break and relax for some time and come back again, or go for a walk or do some breathing exercise, and you can come back again, and you'll have a better focus. But if
True.
you have yoga as a part of your day-to-day life, whenever you have your studies, you're preparing for your exams, 1 hour in a day, if you do yoga, whatever you're practicing from very long time, that breaks your stress, and it makes you relax, and you have a better focus.
So true. And I believe that it should be introduced from your primary school till the high school, going towards a college, and also in your work sector. Whether it is a doctor's work, whether it is an engineer's work, or any other professional. Our doctors also go through a lot of stress
Yeah,
from the
of course.
morning till the night. They are like, the surgeons will be continuously into this. They will be continuously into counseling and prescribing medicines and everything else. I have seen the doctors itself having problems because they don't have
Do-
break from their work at all, from one
exactly,
hospital to
that's
another
true.
hospital, and then again to their private clinics. There's a
Yeah.
continuous demand
They
of work.
keep running, they keep on their toe all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is what has become very normal. No, it is normalized in our in the developing countries, that if you are busy, if you are continuously working, it means you're progressing.
Progressing, yeah.
And it is always your success, your achievements is always connected to how much money you have earned, how much property you have made, and that is what it is. But we are losing the connection between our satisfaction and contentment, and hence we always call it as rat race. We don't know with what we are racing, with ourselves or others, or to show people. We don't know anything about it, but we are racing. We cannot sit
We
quiet.
are running, and we want to prove ourselves, and we are keep going forward.
That's true.
uh, with all these things happening in corporate, what is that one habit which we have normalized, which not a good habit, a wrong habit which we have normalized?
I think again, it is in connection with the social media or the improved technology like the smartphones, what we have. The moment it has a beep, we want to answer it immediately. The
Yeah.
moment it rings, we want to pick it up and answer it immediately. But whereas when I go back to my childhood days, there was only, landlines. And yeah, cordless came
Landlines
much
and coin
later.
booths.
Yeah, coin books. When there was a ring, it took time for us to reach over there, you know. But then even now, when the mobile is next to us itself, not even one ring we pick it up, not even one beep we want to answer it. No, it's okay. Relax. Work on yourself. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're working, finish your work. Focus should be over there. Suddenly, there'll be a distraction, and immediately your focus will shift to another thing, and then it will be divided.
So
And then
distraction has become an habit for us, a wrong
totally,
habit which we have normalized.
totally, including all the gadgets. It is very normal to have all the gadgets at home. It is very normal. I mean, we have glorified multitasking. I don't understand, why do you have to multitask? Give yourself break. Like people ask me, "Oh, you do yoga. That's very nice. What else?" I said, "I do yoga. That's all." People, because they are
So
so used to understanding that they want more. They
more
want
and
more from an
multiple
individual, from
things
a
at a time.
professional. Yeah, they want it more because it's been globally, it is, glorified that multitasking is something which is very unique and you should have that in yourself. But then the kind of brain deterioration is going through. There is no attention, sudden brain fog is happening. And there are so many times people are driving, but they reach somewhere else. They have to reach somewhere, the destination is something else, and then,
Yeah,
oh,
that
I
I
forgot I
have
had to be there.
seen couple of people like that. I've seen, yeah, that commonly it's happening. What's the popular wellness trends you don't believe in?
The obsession nowadays, what people have with biohacking, so much of obsession with different technologies, supplements, smartwatch, fitness trackers, health trackers. People are going mad behind it. And it is not only with the younger generation, even the older generation. The smartwatches, the parents get it for the children so that they can track the kids. Not giving them mobile is what they think, that they are not giving the mobile. But again, you have all the radiation passing to the body, which is just stuck to you. And the kids do not know how to see a normal hand watch. They want to see a numerical watch because they're so used to it. you
Yeah.
know and uh, when I talk about health trackers, like the middle-aged people, they have these sleep tracking devices. They want to know what is the quality of sleep, how long they have slept, and how well they have slept, to know. And there are other health trackers, just like the BP apparatus, which is so portable and kept at home, and it is so easily made. I have known uh, a couple who is 75 plus, and they track on their BP on a daily basis at least twice.
Daily basis.
On a daily basis at least twice, and they are not understanding that because of all these things, their anxiety level is anyway going high. They want
Because
to
they
reduce their
l-
BP levels.
checking the daily blood pressure will give more blood pressure every day.
Yeah, they're like, oh, today I haven't checked it. Let me check in car. You don't need to keep on tracking it. You need to stabilize it. And the only way to stabilize is to be aware of your body, listen to your body, do some breathing exercises. That will help you better. Tracking will only help you to understand how you are. But that doesn't mean you have to keep on tracking. Like the sleep trackers. Before you go to sleep, if you do 5 minutes of pranayam on the bed, and go to sleep, your sleep quality will improve automatically. You don't have to track it. You will stop snoring. You'll stop seeing these frightened dreams or uncomfortable dreams. You will go
Yeah.
into deep sleep eventually, but get into the habit. But they have all of us have got into the habit of tracking our health but not correcting it. This is one thing which I do not agree on.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Um, Looking at the busy life of the current generation, what are the simple habits you suggest can improve someone's life? Maybe you can list out top 5 habits someone can follow. They improve their uh, you know uh, the quality of life.
As I pointed earlier, please wake up early. Wake up early, give yourself 10 minutes of that stretching and breathing, and then slowly get onto the mat. Fresh up yourself, get onto the mat with the intention of movements, with the intention of being calm and composed, with the intention of balancing your body in the most difficult position. Do that. Do it for 20-30 minutes is more than enough. Once
So
you've
one
done
is wake up early, stretch, and body balancing.
yes,
Okay,
body
and
balancing, and then 10 minutes of breathing, pranayam, you have to do it.
yeah,
If you
that
have
is
to, if you have to have the clarity of mind, if you have to be composed all throughout the day, then you better, start practicing pranayam. It may look very simple, boring, and everything, whatever, the modern world thinks about it. But then slowly, it will put you into the track. You get into
correct.
the habit, it will slowly take you to the right track. The foundation will start happening automatically without even you having more efforts towards it. You just have to be with yourself. It's okay to be boring. It's okay not to listen to the music immediately when you get up in the morning. It's okay to not to look into your mobile before going to sleep. You can put it off. Eventually you will anyway put it, right?
Yeah,
So why do you have to sleep along with that? Why do you want to take the social media, the stress what others have it, you take it along with you on the bed? So leave that
correct.
mobile out of your bedroom. Get that alarm clocks inside. How many people would have told me that, oh no, we have to get up, no alarm, that is why we need mobile phone.
No,
Mobile phone can do much more than any of that, but then
yeah,
alarm clock is what you really need to wake up. That's more than enough to keep it there, you know.
yeah.
And when you go into your workspace, make it a point, get up, stretch, walk. And if you don't want to stretch, walk at least
Okay.
10 minutes after every 90 minutes. Otherwise, there are people who have come to me with slip disc, compressed disc, just because their posture
For
is only.
sitting for long hours and their posture, incorrect postures, and yeah,
That's true. Your shoulders start drooping like this. Your upper back starts drooping like this. Start doing some exercises. Maybe wherever you're sitting down, just do some breathing exercise to relax yourself. Blink your eyes 10 to 10, 15 times in a hour. If you're completely always engaged with the screen, yes, you have a blue screen and everything else, but then that will refresh your brain. That will rewire your brain.
yeah,
Start working towards it. Drink a lot of water. That is very, very important.
that is very important. Yeah.
Sleep well.
So also for addition to the previous question, in yoga, what is that is there any 30 days transformation, or like any particular transformation, if someone wants to do, okay, I want to do 30 days transformation in gym, you can have a proper workout diet and stuff like that. For 30 days you can do some transformation. In yoga, in 30 days, what transformation do you think someone can do?
As I said, in every workout, whether it is a gymming, whether it is swimming, whether it is yoga, consistency is one thing which you have to work on.
Okay.
Don't expect things will change like that. It is not magical. Even when you go to transform your body into a gym body and having muscles, it doesn't take 1 month. It takes your dedication up to 1 year. It takes your dedication to eat well, healthy food. Stop having this processed and fast food. You have to take breaks from your the stressful life. Now you need to decide what should be the break like. Many people take a break, okay fine, they want to go to Goa, have fun, drink and come back, but that is not the the body needs that. The body needs rest. Mentally it needs rest, physically it needs rest. How do you rewire yourself? First you need to know what your body needs. Each of your body reacts to some things differently. My body reacts to something else differently. So we need to understand our body. How to understand your body better? Write it down. Journal yourself. Yes, I did this. It was much better. So, and I did this. This did not work with me. So journal yourself so that you don't forget because of other things in your life. When you have done that, have that consistency to repeat it. Get up early. When you're getting up early, you're consistently getting up early. When you're getting consistently, you're doing yoga. Slowly it will start showing yourself, showing things in your body. First it will show you with your mental clarity. Slowly your anger, anxiety, everything will start dropping down, and then you will see the transformation in your body as well. You will have control on your cravings. You will have automatically, your body will know that you don't have to remind henceforth. Once you have done it for 30 days, the same thing whatever I have told previously, your body will know it is time to get up, it is time to stretch yourself. And then slowly eventually those good habits will become a part of your life. It becomes a life.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
how transformation will happen. You cannot happen, things cannot happen magically. You have to make that efforts to do it on a daily basis. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you have to do it because you know this is good for your body.
so. What are the uh, uh, people? They keep looking for. They keep searching. When they come to yoga.
They want to explore their body. They want to do different things because since now in this this modern world, we don't have yoga alone. We have gym, we have aerobics, we have Zumba, we have dance, we have uh,
Pilate.
Pilates, Tabata, you name it, it is there. There
It is
is
there.
I mean, the more the individuals, the more the the ideas to work out, because people are getting bored with other things. They want change continuously. You need to understand that the changes are happening within you also. The changes are happening not only mentally, physically also into an individual. But how do you cope up with that? You need to understand that this is what is going to happen. Let me do this for it. Or okay, I am having a lot of stress in my work life. Let me start with some pranayam in the morning. Or maybe I'm getting stiffer with my back. Let me do some back exercises on a daily basis. You start doing it for 5 minutes. You can't leave it. For example, if you want to read a book, you start reading it for 5 minutes. Slowly your interest will increase. You will increase it to 7 minutes, you will increase it to 10 minutes, all by yourself. You would want to finish that para. Slowly you would want to finish the whole page. Slowly you would want to finish that whole chapter to understand what happened.
Correct.
That's how your body, your the habits will increase. into the wellness.
So, according to you, what are people searching for, from yoga when they come to you for the yoga practice? Now, what are they actually searching for?
Mostly for solutions. Now, here they're not only for physical needs or anything like that. There are a lot of people who come to me for, like, for back pain, for shoulder issues, for stiff hip region. They come for solutions, and they know that they have tried everything, and in the last they come to yoga that this will help them out. Earlier it was for physical exploration of their body, do it. That is with the younger generation. For the middle class, the middle aged people, they come for solutions, like the pregnant ladies. They come for to prepare themselves for childbirth. um, they do initially come for physical preparation of their body for childbirth, but then slowly they understand that there are many discomforts what they are emotionally facing, mentally facing, how they are able to deal with that. How does this yoga help them out in having a better sleep, or better understanding and awareness of their body? So this is what they're coming for. They want to realize more about themselves.
Okay. So it's more of exploring themselves, exploring their body, what actually needed for body to be in mobile.
Yeah, they're very tired. They're emotionally tired, physically they are tired, and they know that, you know, they have tried everything else. Now they have to come towards yoga to understand. Whereas it should have been the other way around,
Other way
first
around.
try and not get into such things. But here nowadays, they are coming for solutions. And I'm glad that they're realizing for that.
That's right. Um, and uh, why do the people, feel better, after doing yoga?
I think it is for calmer mind and being in silence for some times, being in peace for some time. This is what they are searching for, and that is why they feel that they are able to gain it or attain it through yoga, and that blissfulness converts into being more satisfied with yoga. That is what they like in yoga, because we like any other session, we start with the warm up, go ahead with whatever the asanas for the day is, join to the breathing sessions, and at the end we do the meditation along with relaxation, which I don't think the gym offers that. I don't know whether the Zumba offers that, to slow down and to relax and to release is something. The youth is understanding that this is more important rather than rushing.
Okay, yeah, that's very important because you need to calm down once you're done with your workout and stuff like that. Um, Along with that, many people know there are different techniques, different workouts. But what is that one misconception everyone has about yoga?
That is a very interesting question. um, One, people think that uh, they can do yoga only if they are flexible. Flexibility is just a byproduct of yoga, which you can attain it eventually. Nobody is flexible and then starts doing yoga. The more it is about flexibility in your thoughts, try to release that. And yoga will help you out in doing that. You don't have to be flexible to do yoga. You can have a stiff body and still do yoga and then attain the flexibility along the way. One more misconception is, yoga is only for women or only for old people. People do not, younger people, they feel that no, 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 we just want to do Instagram post and, get the likes or anything like that. But it's not like that. It is for every age and every gender, and it is in every phase of life you have to do that. It is not about a gender discrimination that it is only for women, or for age limit that it is only for old people. That is only because you are realizing only when you're getting old. But
Yeah,
otherwise, this is the best way to stay young forever.
that's a very interesting point, actually. Everyone wants to be young even when they're getting old, but yoga is the only way, can someone be more younger? You know,
In fact, the important reason of this in misconception is also that they feel that yoga is like an instant fix. When I tell about the solution, when they come with the back pain or anything like that, they feel that yeah, yoga can help me out with the back pain without taking any painkillers or pills, which is recommended. So they do it for that moment of time, maybe like 3 months or 6 months, and they feel that this is like a quick fix, and then get back to their usual routine, which has triggered the same issue. So
correct.
yoga is not a quick fix. Yoga is like, as if you're planting a seed or sowing a seed, which then eventually grows into a tree, which
It-
means that you're cultivating into a habit, and the habit gets into your lifestyle.
Correct. It's a slow and steady, like a tortoise, race. It's a slow and steady, win the
You,
race.
you can call it like a tortoise race, but then in the race also the tortoise only wins.
Yeah, that's true. Um, okay, suggest me some top five asanas, someone can do at home.
So, of course, all the asanas and the other techniques, like whether it is a breathing technique or an asana, it has to be under a expert guidance, because only he or she can tell whether this asana will suit you or not. For example, if you have a back pain, you cannot do few of the asanas. Even if I'm telling you this, that this is the best asanas, some of the asanas may not be suiting you. So, having said that, this recommendation is only for those people who have no, physical issues on that. All right. So we can start with uh, Falakasana, which is also called as a plank posture.
Okay.
You can, and each asana is performed for 1 minute. Okay, that 1 minute can look very, very long. So do it according to your body type and your capabilities. Just start with, 5 counts, and then slowly, slowly increase it up to 10 counts, and then slowly, gradually to 1 minute. So the first one is Falakasana. The
Okay.
next is Virabhadrasana. We have Virabhadrasana variations. Virabhadrasana 1, Virabhadrasana 2, and Virabhadrasana 3. So
Okay.
these are also called as soldier postures, and it gives a
Hmm.
very strong postured body with good strong legs. Then we have Utkatasana, which is also called as a chair posture. Very, very good for hip relaxations, to loosen the hip. Then there is Konasana, or what is that, Kali Asana posture, which is again for hip loosening and relaxing the stiffness in the lower back region. And the last one is Mallasana. Mallasana is sitting in a Indian toilet posture, which is very, 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 very essential for anyone, irrespective of any gender, because the name itself says mal. Mal means waste, to eliminate the waste. So it does not only eliminates the waste easily, but also tones up your abdomen, thighs, uses the knee for the optimum. The ankle is used for the optimum over there. So it's a complete body exercise or asana.
Can you also tell me about the breathing practices? If someone can, do at home, what, how do they do, how effective it would be?
These are the few breathing techniques, what you can do it. With other, some if people have any other issues also, they still can do this. Anulom Vilom. Anulom Vilom is alternate nostril breathing, which you breathe from your left side, release it from your right, and then again breathe in through your left and then right, and then release it from the left side. So this completes one cycle, and the minimum time what you can do it is up to 9 times you can do it if you are a beginner. Otherwise, definitely you can go ahead to do it up to 27 times. This is one of the best way to create awareness within the body and to relax and release any tension from your mindset if you have. And when you're practicing pranayama, it is very, very important to sit on a firm surface, whether it is a chair or a floor. When you're sitting on the floor, you need to have a mat. You can't just sit only on the floor, because I have heard people doing pranayama directly on the floor, which is not recommended. And your spine has to be straight. If you are able to sit straight all by yourself without any support, great. Otherwise, have a back support and sit straight, and then perform Anulom Vilom. And Brahmari. Brahmari is one of the most indulging, and you can make your kids do it along with you. In fact, the whole family can sit and do Brahmari together, because it creates a certain vibrations within you and around the environment as well.
Okay.
These are the two pranayama which I will recommend for anyone who can perform.
Okay.
Or who want to perform also.
So my last question, can you tell about the Surya Namaskar?
So Surya Namaskar is sun salutation. Okay, and here we have a progression of asanas. There are 12 progression asanas, which completes the concentration of each cell, each part, each unit of the body. It includes back bends, it includes back stretches, it includes forward bend, it includes back stretches, plank position, awkward position like Ashtama Anga Namaskarasana. Like this, there are series of asanas. So when we see through a layman's eyesight, it's like it's a progression of 12 asanas. Okay, this is a physical way of understanding what is the Surya Namaskar. Or people can be like, it's like a salutation to the Surya Bhagwan or Lord Surya. But it is not like, as if you're praying to Surya Bhagwan. It is like as if you are energizing the body. You're doing 12 asanas in one progression, which is involving your breath, your focus, your mindfulness. You have stretching in that, you have back bend in that, you have balancing in that. So it includes strengthening, flexibility, it includes mindfulness, awareness, breath work, all put together. So what is it all giving you? It's giving you the strength. It is also calming your mind. It's like a meditation in a movement form. It is definitely something in a fluidity form, which you are continuously doing it. And the way the breath works in Surya Namaskar, it creates a certain harmony between the body, mind, and breath, and also includes that gratitude towards the Mother Earth.
It should be under the supervision of, or
It should be definitely under the supervision of expert, because everybody is not the same. You and me can be the same, but then others would have some or the other issues with them, maybe some discomfort. So there are different ways of doing Surya Namaskar. There are very many variations what we give. Like for the older generation who are not able to stand for a long time, bend, and also they are not able to use their knees that much efficiently as what we use. We give them to sit on the chair and do the same similar type of stretches. Like for the pregnant ladies, we do give Surya Namaskar, but we never ever give the way what we do it. We always give a variation towards it. Like for the kids, they can definitely go for Surya Namaskar, because they can involve their strength, their breath, and their concentration all together.
Correct. Thank you so much for joining us and giving more information about yoga and what are the benefits of yoga, the good lifestyle what someone can have, in terms of practicing yoga. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you too for giving me a chance to put forth my views towards what I've been learning from so many years. And sharing my knowledge is always something which satisfies me. Thanks a lot.